Between the Pacers, what was the other team you said, Chill? The Bucks. Between the Pacers, Bucks, and Celtics, I think it's a flip a coin type of situation. I don't know, Chill.
The Bucks are better.
I think the Bucks are clearly better than them. But
yeah, Bucks are better.
Miami's better too.
Well, I was about to ask. That was my next question, Ron, because we talked about the East. Then the Miami Heat, are they better than the Celtics, considering what they have with the rotation guys?
I don't know. I'm higher on a Finals MVP. I'm higher on a 6th Man of the Year and an NBA champion, Peyton Pritchard, who has done nothing the last 2 years but got busy. I'm higher on Anthony Simons, who's a guy who's averaged 20 or close to 20 multiple seasons, one of the best shooters in the league with the ball and off the ball.
Yeah.
And last but not least, a guy like Derrick White, who the last 2 to 3 seasons has done nothing but come up big for an NBA championship team, who has done nothing but save your guy, Big Ox, Jaylen Brown, when it mattered the most. He's done nothing but save your guy, Chilltown, Jason Tatum, in the clutch when he doesn't show up in big games. He's done nothing but do that for the Celtics team over the last 3 years. I've seen Derrick White come up big time after time after time. And when the big bad Celtics needed somebody to step up the most, who did it? Who put on their cape? No, it wasn't Joe Mazzulla. No, it wasn't Drew Holiday. No, it wasn't Kristaps Porzingis. No, it wasn't the supposed Eastern Conference Finals MVP or the supposed NBA Finals MVP. No, it wasn't Jason Tatum. No, it wasn't Jaylen Brown. It was Derrick White who showed up the most on defense.
No. See, Ron,
and who showed up the most and made threes. Who
showed
up the most and got buckets.
Give it a rest.
All right. Hey, I seen it just like y'all seen it. I was watching the same game y'all was watching. Derrick White saved their asses time after time when these fools collectively wasn't showing up looking like Dumb and Dumber. Hey, when it mattered the most, out there looking like Dumb and Dumber in the orange suits.
Okay, well, what's more likely? What's more likely? Real quick, what's more likely, Ron? What's more likely? The Celtics are a top 6 seed,
legit,
or they draft Cam Boozer next.
They're a top 6 seed, bro. Cam Boozer's not. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
They're a top 6 seed. And I just read it. Jaylen Brown's supposed to be back by training camp.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, Jaylen Brown's not about to miss a significant amount of time. I'm telling you, if you roll out a starting lineup of either Peyton Pritchard, Anthony Simons, Jaylen Brown, I don't care who the 4 and 5 are. They'll figure that out. I'm assuming Chris Boucher, and it could be Jordan Walsh. However, or if Anthony Simons comes off the bench and you start Peyton Pritchard. So I think one of them two is gonna come off the bench. However, as long as them 3 NBA champions are there, and Derrick White,
Ron, this is nasty.
Sam Hauser,
Anthony
Simons and Sam Hauser, they're gonna be all right.
Ron, this is nasty when we're talking about Derrick White. And the reason why it's nasty is because you're talking about like a play here, a play there when he's saving them. Okay, I'm not going to argue that point, right? But what you're leaving out is you're leaving out times when Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown did carry them. You're leaving out those points. What you're making it sound like is you're making it sound like Derrick White every night was just saving their ass. Okay, he 100% did come up with some big plays. Came up with the buzzer beater. I ain't gonna argue that point, Ron. Hell no. He did come up with the buzzer beater in Miami to win to end up winning the game and forcing it to 7 games. But you forget what he also did. That. Yeah, he definitely did that. Yep, came up with the buzzer beater. Nobody blocked him out to win the game. No doubt about that. But Ron, these are plays sparingly. Don't leave out how important Jason Tatum was, how important Jaylen Brown was, how important these guys were throughout the course of the whole game. Not like stretches in the game, not like points in the game, throughout the entire game. And then when you talk about Derrick White saving my ass, I think about a guy saving my ass where a guy does it not just one play or 2 plays. A guy does it throughout the course of a series where, if we don't get this done, we're out throughout the course of the series. 1 play or 2 plays, give me a break, Ron. Anybody could do that.
Ron, no, he tripping. It's like chill. He talking about he saved the Celtics when they had a great roster. Chill. It's like if I get in a sticky situation on a boat, or if Michael Phelps gets in a sticky situation on the boat, it's a lot easier to save Michael Phelps than it is to save me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can save. He could save a great roster, but he can't save this team.
I'm not saying he gonna save
this band of vagabonds.
I never said Derrick White was gonna carry the team. First off, I believe Jaylen. I believe. No, I said he was saving them last year. He was saving them the year before that. Last year, when he averaged 18 in the playoffs, he was saving their asses. The year before that, throughout a full finals run, averaging 17, he was saving their asses on elite defense, elite connective plays, and all of that good stuff. He was making big threes.
Right.
I'm saying this year,
he was saving teams in every once in a while, like Chill said. Every once in a while,
you switching up right now. You was with me last year when it was happening, and the year before that, you was with me when Jason Tatum's eyes was looking like this. When he was running around looking like this.
Jason Tatum with silver dollar eyes is still better than no Jason Tatum. They have no.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They have no Kristaps Porzingis. They have no.
I'm not saying they're gonna win an NBA championship. I'm not saying that they're gonna be a number one seed.
Real talk. What's more likely? The Celtics are a solidified 6 seed, top 6 seed, a solidified top 6 seed, or they draft Cam Boozer.
Is Jaylen Brown playing?
He's back by training camp. He's supposed to be healthy by training camp.
But can I interest you in this?
Oh man, you interested people the last couple of days.
I'm saying though, I want y'all. Y'all just feel me for a second, right? That new ownership just took over, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
What's more likely? Are they looking at this like, okay, we put together a competent roster. Let's send Jaylen out. Let's send Jaylen out there to go crazy. Jaylen have a career season, and let's see if we can make it respectable and put on a great show. Or as a new ownership, do we look at it like, you know what, this is a gap year. Let's take it easy. Jaylen, rest up. You know what I'm saying? So that way next year we could come back with Jason Tatum and a top 5 draft pick like Cam Boozer, AJ DeBonsa, something like that. I'm saying
I'll take a year off at 28.
I don't advocate.
So y'all can get Cam Boozer?
I don't advocate much for tanking. But if there was ever a time to tank for any franchise, this is the time.
Yes.
What
you call it did it? The Spurs did it with Duncan. So Sean Elliott hurt. David Robinson is hurt. Avery Johnson is out the lineup. We'll tank and get what? Tim Duncan, and we right back in the middle of it next year. Right back in the middle of it. So why not?
Here's the thing, a couple things. The East, the definitive teams I'm thinking right now that are going to be better than Boston next year: Cleveland, New York, Orlando, Atlanta, Detroit.
And that's where from there on.
Now it's getting like
from there on.
Real talk, is Milwaukee
getting
better
shaky.
Than today? Is Milwaukee better than them?
You know what? I'll throw in Milwaukee. Just because of Giannis, I'll throw in Milwaukee. But I do think it's closer to 6 seed than Cam Boozer though. I do think it's
okay.
Because Jaylen Brown, you still got Jaylen, Derrick White, you got Peyton Pritchard. Now, what the concern for them is like their front court next year. I don't know. I mean, Banga, whatever his name is.
They just signed Chris Boucher.
Yeah.
The chat's bringing up Philly. What if Joel gets healthy?
Joel, we just saw a recent report.
Yeah,
that
that's
Joel
over.
Embiid is not going to be
over.
ready. Joel Embiid is that's over.
Ready in time. But what about by Christmas?
But we need to make a public service announcement. The days of Joel Embiid being a top 10 player consensus is over. Those days are
Let it go, Mars.
You don't got to be top 10.
Mars.
Wait, hold up, y'all. Joel don't got to be top 10. All Joel got to do is sit his big ass down.
He's got to play at that level.
Get that knee able for him to be 75, 80%. And then let the young fellas get busy. Let Tyrese Maxey, let Jared McCain, and they got one more young fellow over there. VJ Escom. Let them. There's another one, right? Either way. Let
Edwards.
I like Justin Edwards. I really do. Let them dudes cook. Maybe Paul George feeling like playing some basketball this season. I think. What? I'm just saying. If Paul George can be 85%, Joel Embiid can be 75%. That seems better than Boston for sure.
Paul George's ass, ain't that right, Ron?
I never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth.
Today, the words will come out of my mouth. Paul George's booty. today.
compared to what he used to be. Ron.
Compared to what I seen this year on the court. You guys are trying to hype it like Paul George was like phenomenal last year.
Nobody said that.
No one has said that.
Who on earth has said
so
that?
extreme today, bro. Like, what's up, bro? Like, you been drinking how many cups of cold brew you had this morning?
I'm working on my third. But hold on, though. Like Paul George was booty last year. If you ask me, I don't think Paul George was all of that.
No, he wasn't at all. He was not.
Oh, also, Ox, about the new ownership. This is what I've heard because my brother is a Celtics fan. I don't know how he got there. He went up there for school in Wellesley and then came back a Bostonian. I don't know. But apparently that new ownership, it's not really new ownership. What happened was it's still in the same family. They've just transferred it down to like following generation because once the dad passes away, if it's under new ownership under his kids, they can't tax it at the same rate if he were to pass it over once he passes away. So it's really just a business move by that family. It's the same ownership.
They did this to avoid like inheritance taxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, if the young's not so see real talk, if the younger generation is running it now, you know they ready to tank. That's all these kids know how to do is tank. You know what I'm saying? When
a business that their parents built up.
When grandpa and them had it, you know, they were standing on their nuts. Like, nah, we ball. Nah, these new kids, that's all they know how to do.
What if they don't have nuts to stand on?
You can stand on something else, but you know.
Oh, got it.
Correct.
And actually, it's actually tougher than nuts too, really.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm in the minority that I believe that the Celtics will be good. I like the Boucher pickup. I think he's a serviceable big man for him. Chill. I don't like them losing Cornette. I think if they would have brought Cornette back, I already got a high tone for him, but my tone would be even higher for him if they would have brought him back.
Well, you're asking Cater to get.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with
that. Be a lot better. Because I think you asking Cater to be a lot better, and I still think that he's a project. That's probably my biggest issue with him. Like he doesn't finish around the rim as well as I would like him to at this point. I think he could be a better rebounder. And it's stuff like that. If you're trying to move forward, that's probably why he hasn't really cracked the rotation on a consistent basis. So, I mean, if you still had Cornette on the crew, I mean, I think it would look better. You'd be more formidable in your front court.
You know what, Ox? Because I keep looking at the chat, and the more teams that they bring up, Toronto's going to be better than Boston next year. Also,
Ron, please don't do
Miami.
That.
How about the Miami?
Toronto?
Miami probably is going to be better than Boston.
A band full of misfits. A bunch of niggas that ain't never played.
A good team.
A bunch of niggas that ain't never made it out the first round.
Brandon Ingram got his mind right now.
A bunch of niggas that ain't never made it out the first round.
What's making out the first round got to do with the 82-game season?
Nothing. Zero.
Thank you, Mars, for being logical.
Zero, Ron.
All right, a bunch of niggas that ain't never been above the 4 seed.
This is even if let's just say
they ain't never put together. They ain't never put together.
That has nothing to do with
They've
making.
never put together a real. No, he said they're better than the Celtics. I'm saying the Celtics are going to be the 6th seed. So how can they be better?
Everyone already disagreed with you when they said Milwaukee and them. Yeah, everyone already disagreed with you on that. That's why Toronto is like the 8-9 seed. That's what they're talking about.
Okay, so I mean, well, if that's the case, so if they're the 8th seed, then that would mean Boston's the 9th seed. If that's what you guys are saying, I don't think that they're going to be better in the regular season or a better team.
Wait. We forgot about. I know. Okay,
Scotty Barnes is not good.
Y'all talking.
If Jaylen Brown isn't good, Scotty Barnes isn't good.
Brandon Ingram.
I didn't say Jaylen Brown. I said their front court. The center power. That
Jaylen Brown got to get busy, Ron.
The Raptors are better than Milwaukee. Like y'all, I forgot about Toronto. I believe Toronto is better than Milwaukee, better than Indiana, better than Miami. I think Toronto is more.
I think they'll be good.
I do think.
I'm intrigued by Toronto.
You can't even name me 8 players on Toronto's team.
I don't have to name you 8 players
outside of Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes. Okay, you can't name me 5 players outside of Scotty Barnes or Brandon Ingram.
I can't name you 5 players
outside of 2 of the starting 5.
Run. Wait. Hold on. Because first of all, I can only name 5 players on Toronto's roster, and that's enough. No, 6. I forgot about Grady. I forgot about Grady. I can probably name 7. Now that I think on it, hell yeah. So wait, but I don't need to know their whole roster. The whole roster don't play. So you know what I'm saying.
Ron, they get Quigley back this year, right? We expect they get Quigley back this year. We expect a jump from Grady Dick, right? I think that yes, we're expecting a better shooter. Like, this is who he is. I'm not saying that he's a 20 a game guy, but I think that he's going to be able to knock down more open shots this year than he did last year. That's what we're expecting from him. They get Quigley back. In addition to getting Quigley back, they already got Scotty Barnes, right? They already got Scotty Barnes. Abagji, I've always liked him. I've always liked him, and I still like him to this day. He's an energy guy, can play defense. I mean, this team isn't bad. The biggest problem that I had, in addition to Brandon Ingram, is that the 5 spot. I don't think Jakob Poeltl is a starting 5 man on a playoff team. I don't.
He better than Cater.
Yeah,
yes, he is. Yes,
he better than Luka Garza.
100. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Hold on.
No, he is, but that's not the point. That's not the point. You didn't need to say that. You ain't need to say that. That was unnecessary.
Just gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
I think Jakob Poeltl was all right. I think he does some
I like Jakob.
nice things. I think he does some nice things offensively, defensively. But I think he does some nice things offensively. I think Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram are both good. I think Emmanuel Quigley, if you put him in the right role, can get back to being the level of defender he was in New York. That's the hope, with some offensive upside. I'm not as high on Grady. I like Jacoby Walter. I think Jacoby's good. CMB is someone who I'm intrigued about.
What about this guy, Chucky Hepburn or Elijah?
First of all, Ron, you said this to me yourself.
Oh, Jamal Shead. I know Jamal Shead. Yeah, I like Jamal Shead. Jamal Shead be getting after it. He be competing, plays winning basketball. Mamu, another nice offensive.
U of H, Jamal Shead.
Yeah, he did.
He was on a team
See, real talk don't even know who Jamal Shead is, and he was right in his backyard.
He's on a team that.
Wait, real talk. What school did Emeka Okafor go to?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. But however, I will say this. I went to school with his little cousin. She went to my middle school, high school, Westbriar, West Side.
Yeah. In Houston?
So I do in Houston, yeah. So I do know they were around Houston, but I don't know. I don't know.
Real talk, you ever heard of North Shore?
Interesting.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Are they a good school?
Yeah, they're known to be very good in sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. I mean,
Ron,
Chloe Kitt's better than Luka Garza. So, like, the Raptors are so much better than the Celtics, bro. I mean, like when I'm looking and thinking more and more about this East, like the Raptors got.
Wait till we see Luka Garza this year.
The Raptors are going to be fighting the Detroit Pistons for that 5 seed.
Wait till we see Luka Garza this year, y'all.
100%, Ron.
And Ron, you said to me,
Luka Garza hate is disgusting.
I gotta see it first.
Hey, Ron, if you got the best,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I gotta see Scotty Barnes play competent winning ball for all 82 games. I'm sorry, Penn. I have to see him be on a winning team and produce on a winning team. I gotta see Brandon Ingram do it again too, because just as the number 1 option, I just haven't seen Brandon Ingram just be a consistent number 1 option that has led a team to a winning season, let alone led a team in a playoff series. I haven't seen it. Brandon
RJ Barrett.
I gotta see RJ Barrett too.
Ron, I'm 20 a game. I'm nice, Ron. I'm 20 a game, legit.
Been 20 a game.
Yeah, I'm 20. I was 20 a game in New York.
Wait. So why aren't y'all giving this same love to Anthony Simons then?
I forgot about
I'm not particularly high on
you forgot about that? No, I'm talking about these. I'm talking about chill with
I
you.
like Anthony.
I'm talking about chill with you. They just said
RJ's better than Anthony Simons.
Yeah.
Who?
RJ Barrett.
RJ's better.
RJ Lewis.
Oh, I thought you said Garza. Okay.
It is. Respect my guy Luka Garza.
I'm not hating on Luka Garza. I like Luka Garza.
I did forget that. Hey, Ron, I did forget.
Yeah, 6 seed.
But I'm still worried about their center and 4 spot. They're not. That's going to be bad next year.
Telling you, they got a guy. Hey, they got a young fella named Jordan Walsh. They got a sharpshooter named Sam Hauser.
Yeah.
And they got an African nigga named Chris Boucher. They're gonna be all right. I promise you, they're gonna be all right. Jaylen Brown gonna have the best season of his career. They're gonna be all right.
What is Jaylen Brown, Ron? It's March of 2020. It's March of 2026. What's Jaylen Brown's numbers look like?
So I remember
That's what we in. We're about a month away. We're a month away from we're a month away from the playoffs. What exactly does Jaylen Brown's numbers look like?
Jaylen Brown, he 28 a game this year.
That's 28 a game.
28 on what kind of efficiency?
Yeah, yo.
I don't know about the efficiency. I don't know. I know in 2023 he was 26.6 a game, and he was fairly efficient.
Mhm.
He shot it at 49% from the field.
Yeah.
He was 33 from three, but he was 49 from the field. I want to say probably 28 on 48% from the field. 3-pointers, I can't really call it with Jaylen Brown because he on and off with that. But I say it about 48% from the field. 28 a game.
So
I
could probably give him 20. I'm not mad at 28 on like league average efficiency. So probably like 57-ish true shooting. I can see that. I can see that happening.
I mean, you gotta admit, like I could see him. So that year he shot 20 shots a game. Remember, that's the year before they got Kristaps Porzingis. That's the year before they got Drew Holiday. So it was him, Jaylen Brown, or it was him, Jason Tatum, and really Derrick White. Al Horford was still there too, but they still had Marcus Smart. But this is when those two was just peak gunning, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. You got to imagine 20 shots out the lineup is coming out. I could see him shooting anywhere from 23 to 24 shots a game. I could see that happening.
Okay, well, this is what I'm saying, though, Ron. So last season, well, for his career, I think he shot 48%, right, for his career in terms of field goal percentage.
Yeah, right.
And that's running with guys like Jason Tatum. That's running with guys like Al Horford and Drew Holiday. That's running with guys like Kyrie Irving, right? So when he's playing with guys that are that efficient and that dangerous on offense, the offense look different. So now, if his numbers are going to go up from and by the way, Ron, to go from 22 to 28, close to 30, we're looking at the most improved player in the game. That's what we're looking at.
Well, chill. He's done it.
Exactly what we're looking at.
26.6 and 28 is not a huge gap.
No, he averaged 22 a game last year, right?
No,
he averaged 22 a game last year.
But here's the thing. I'm saying before they had Kristaps, before they had Drew Holiday, before they had a stacked unit, before Peyton Pritchard had really broke out of his shell, he had already done that. The only reason that this is kind of the Russ argument I was giving you guys. The only reason why he went to 22 is because he scaled back his game. It's not like he was incapable of averaging 26. He did that because he had to share the ball with these other guys. Now that they're gone, his workload is going up. His shot diet's going up. He's gonna shoot more. He's gonna have more isolations. He's gonna get the ball more. He's gonna have more time of possession. So like he's
that's
still
the thing,
capable
Ron.
of doing
You
that.
talking about JB?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's the thing that I'm worried about because one, I'm looking at different coverages, him getting double teamed more, him having to be more of a playmaker, him having to be more of a distributor. That means that more bad shots, right? Because it means he's going to take more shots. I think last year he took 17 shots. Well, what's that 17 shots going to go up to this season? Because no Jason Tatum, no Drew Holiday.
22, 23.
It's not going to be one more shot a game.
I don't think it's getting there. I don't think it's getting
a lot of shots. Why would Jaylen Brown be shooting 23 shots?
Because they still got Anthony Simons.
They're going to need him more.
But Ron,
3 years ago, Jason Tatum,
22 shots would lead the NBA in shots.
That's a lot of shots.
That's a lot of
So in 2023, the year after they went to the championship, when he averaged 20.6 shots, what was that? That had to have been top 5 in the league. With Jason Tatum.
Yes.
With Jason Tatum. You
right,
have
but
no
that doesn't mean he just shoots more shots. That means other guys get more shots. That means Derrick White shoots more. That means Anthony Simons shoots more. That means Peyton Pritchard gets more minutes and he shoots more.
All right, so what y'all think? What y'all think he averages? 21?
Jaylen Brown starts.
We don't got to debate
probably
over
around
this.
21,
23, 24, 20. I got JB around 20. I got JB around 20, maybe 25. I think.
No, he's talking about points. No, he's talking about points.
Yeah, I'm talking about points.
He's talking about points, not shot attempts. You talking about shot attempts?
Yeah,
I think he probably get around 20, 21 shots a game, but that's max though.
The year
That's
the
mad.
year you talking about, Ron, that 20.6, that's almost 21 shots a game. That was good enough for 4th in the league, right? That year.
And
that
I'm
he was
assuming
doing it,
Jason
yeah.
Tatum was what, 2,
Second
3
in the league.
Second?
He was second in the league, yeah, at 21 shots a game.
Chill, Jaylen Brown going back to the all NBA teams this year. If
That would have surprised me.
if the Celtics actually try to be competitive, they try to win games. Jaylen Brown second, third team All NBA this year. He back. He gonna cook. Jay, y'all know how I feel about JB. I think Jaylen Brown gonna be dope with Jason Tatum.
If he's averaging 20, if to Ron's point is if he's averaging 28 a game, that means that on a Tuesday, I'm anywhere between 28 and 30 on a Tuesday night. That's what I'm that's what I'm good for. On if I'm taking 17 shots, almost 18 shots a game, that's probably one more. Yeah, that's probably one more shot, maybe 2 more shots a game, which is a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot over the course of an 82 game season. He didn't play that much last year, too. I think he played 60. I think he played 60 something games last year. He didn't play that much. With that being said, with the different coverages that he's going to see, his ability to have to pass out of double teams when they're playing against zone, teams forcing him to that weak hand, and we know what that weak hand looks like when he has to dribble with that weak hand a lot. 2-3 dribbles, no big deal. But when he has to consistently dribble with that weak hand, when teams are sitting on that, it doesn't look as good, right? So then we got Jaylen Brown in isolation. And I think Jaylen Brown's a good isolation player, but I mean, the offensive players that he's playing with, I'm not going to fight Anthony Simons, but he ain't Jason Tatum. He ain't Drew Hop. He ain't Jason Tatum, right? He's not any of those guys that he played with in the past. He ain't Kyrie Irving. No, he ain't that.
I think Jaylen Brown is going to be. I think he's going to be fine. I think if you watched him last year, I do think he took a stride as far as a passer and a playmaker. He definitely improved that part of his game. Also, Boston is still going to be one of the more spaced teams in the league, right? They still got Derrick White. You have to respect him as a 3-point threat. Peyton Pritchard is going to be playing. You have to respect him as a 3-point threat. Anthony Simons is going to be playing. You still have to respect him as a 3-point threat. You still got Sam Hauser. He's going to be like he's still going to be operating in a lot of space a lot of the time. So I could see him, like I said, I could see 27, 28 on like league average efficiency, which granted, and then you add on the defense, I do think he could possibly make an all-NBA team like I was talking.
And he's averaging almost 6 threes a game, right? The last 2 years, he was averaging almost 6 threes a game. The year before that, he was averaging 7. So what does that look like? Is he averaging 1 more 3 a game? Because again,
get him up, JB. Let's go.
Say,
And, hey, y'all seen it. Y'all seen the leap the Ant made last year. Come on, JB. 12 threes a game, baby. Let's make Joe Mazzulla proud. Let's make him proud.
That's how wild that real talk. Yes.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
No.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. The player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.